thousands of homeowners are now getting slammed with higher mortgage bills, all because they decided to take ARMs. Now, you would think with events that happened in 2008 with the financial crash, you would think that everybody would know not to touch ARM loans, but that's not the case. We have thousands, hundreds of thousands of individuals who are now going to get a higher monthly bill. And we're not talking $200, $300. We're talking thousands. We're gonna go over it, guys, and this is something that you really need to see, guys, because this will give you vital information on if you should take these loans or not. Let's spoiler alert, don't take the loans. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. I also have a newsletter and it's free. How can you beat free? You cannot. It gives you vital information. And also, if any of you guys need any financing for any of your commercial deals, let it be duplexes, office buildings, any of that stuff, I've been a lender for 20 years. I can assist you with that. And that information is in the description, guys. Listen, ARMs. Why are we touching ARMs? Let's just have this conversation. Why are we, as a whole, touching this product of an ARM? Guys, listen, if you don't know what an adjustable rate mortgage is, basically adjustable rate mortgage is, it's an introductory percentage. You know how you get a new credit card? Or even a better example, let's just use your internet provider service or your phone service. You know how they give you that introductory price and they tell you, guess what? Your bill is gonna be this and it looks great, but it only has a year at that price. That's what adjustable rate mortgages are. Huh? They trick you into believing this is the rate that you're gonna get, and you just think in your mind, you forget about it, and you think this is gonna last forever. Next thing you know, 5 years have passed, and the bank is like, remember that introductory price we gave you? Well, it's gonna go up to market rate now. And what most people don't understand is normally the market rate is higher.
Wait, what?
In most scenarios, it's always higher. It's never lower. The way I like to explain is because people really understand that. You get your credit card bill from Charter or Spectrum or AT&T, whoever you go through, and you're just like,
how did my bill jump from $100 to $300 a month now? How did it do that?
Because the introductory deal ended. And that's what ARMs are. They're just an introductory, getting you into this house, and it makes you feel like, oh, I can afford this. But it's a trick.
Bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Thousands of homeowners are about to get slammed with higher monthly mortgages. Now, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise because we knew individuals back, we're going to take these adjustable rate mortgages. You know, it makes no sense just because they're 1% lower than what they are. But let's jump into it. It says last year when Jennifer Hernandez received a notice that her mortgage payments on her Houston home would jump about $2,000 per month, she was stunned. Imagine this. You're just living your life. You forget about this adjustable rate mortgage and you're just living your life with a $2,000 less mortgage, which means more than likely the individual is using that money to live a better life. Lifestyle creep, right? We understand that. You get this massive bill that says, oh, by the way, that the ARM is over. You now have to pay us $2,000 more a month.
Pay me my money.
But here is the kicker, guys. Here is the kicker. I'm getting tons of emails from individuals feeling like they were trapped in ARM loans that they had received. Why do they feel trapped, guys? Why do they feel trapped? Because they saw the values decreasing. I was getting tons of emails from individuals in Austin, in Florida, in Boise, all feeling the same thing. I got an ARM loan and now the value is dropping. Now the value is dropping. Now, what is everyone now and their mom trying to do that has ARMs? They're trying to refinance. You know, let me say that part. Let's continue on. It says Hernandez refinanced her home loan in 2006 using an adjustable rate mortgage loan, which had a low introductory rate for a fixed initial period. Hence the word ARM, guys. It's going to be a 5-1, 7-1. What does that mean? It means it's going to be fixed for that period of time. If it's 5, 5 years. If it's 7, 7 years. And so at the end of that 7 years, it just shoots back up. Now, I know what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, I feel sorry for her, but she should have never took those arms.
In the spot, I came with the fellas.
Now, I'm doing the story, and I gotta admit, it does baffle my mind that someone would take an arm in 2016 when rates were already low. But you know what? Maybe it slipped my mind, and maybe there was a real run-up in 2016 that I didn't know about. So I went ahead and I looked up the rates. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. So here are all of the rates. You can see here it says mortgage survey data. Basically, it's counting all of the spreads and counting what the rates were at that particular time. Well, we're right here. We can see here, this is 30-year fixed rate, and then the other one is a 5-year ARM. We see that. In July 7, 2016, what does it say here? The rate was in 2016, it was a fixed 30-year mortgage was 3.41. Excuse me? 3.41? Okay. Well, maybe she got a good deal. Let's just see what she got. So her ARM, that was a 5-1 ARM. It was 2.68%. Oof. Now, one would think, are you really going to risk? Are you really going to risk not being in a 30-year mortgage and being in something that's going to change for less than 1%? Less than 1%. So you're telling me she took the risk. I mean, let's make math great again, guys. Let's make math great again. You're telling me she took a $2,000 a month risk on less than 1%? Put in the comment section if you understand this math, because I don't. Make it make sense to me how this common sense theory, which is choose the 3.41 over the 2.68, because the 3.4% is for 30 years versus 2.68 is only for 5 years. That should make sense to most people. She just said, give me that arm. I want the lowest rate I possibly can get. Let's just call it is what it is. More than likely, someone down the line, a realtor, told them, don't worry. Or a loan officer told them, don't worry. These rates, they're going to continue like this forever. That's the funny thing. When you refinance, it will actually be 0% interest. I mean, she was really looking to basically not pay the bank back, because at this percent, you're like, that's free money. It's free money. It's free money, guys. I cannot say this any more to you. It was free money. And then when someone decides, you know what, it's going to be lower than that, you're basically saying, hey, the bank is going to pay you for them giving you money. I mean, that's basically what you're trying to do. Because at this point, it's getting very ridiculous. Unlike the more popular fixed rate mortgage loans, ARM can offer temporary relief for homebuyers who want to avoid paying higher mortgage rates. However, they also come at a risk. After the fixed introductory period, usually 5, 7, or 10, the rate on the ARM adjusted periodically based on current market conditions. Let's be honest. The actual mortgage relief that she's asking for is 0.71%, guys. 0.17%. Doesn't sound like much of a relief to me. But hey, listen. I'm just a guy on YouTube. But one of the things that I'm seeing a lot of is individuals sending me messages, DMs, emails, especially last year, trying to all do the same thing. Everybody is trying to pull out money out of their personal homes because they see that the value is dropping. These same individuals have ARMs. So not only do they have an ARM, but they also want to get a HELOC. That is an ARM, guys.
That don't make no sense.
Do you understand how unbelievably ridiculous that is? So not only do you have an ARM as a mortgage that shot up $2,000, but now you're saying,
I want to leverage this property even more, even though I see the value dropping, and I want to take out another HELOC ARM. I want to take out another 10% loan.
A homeowner that is up to here in debt. Is that the type of homeowner you want to be? Because Not only did these individuals make the drastic mistake of getting an ARM, and now you got to pay $2,000 extra a month, or $3,000 or $4,000 extra a month. But now you have to pay high insurance, high property taxes, high inflation for just food. If you want to get the property fixed up, now you got to pay high for that. And then on top of that, you're going, let me get that HELOC for 10% so I can take some more of this money out here. Come on, man! The question is what are most people doing with that HELOC? Well, I'm glad you asked. They're not paying down credit card debt. They're going on vacations. They're buying BMWs and Hellcats. They're doing the most egregious things that you possibly could think of. Things that would scratch your head and be like, do you actually want to lose the house? Is that what you want to do? You want to lose a house. And this is becoming a problem over and over and over. I tell people all the time, why would you go and pull out a HELOC if you see the value is going down? Make it make sense. The value is going down and you're trying to beat your house going down in value so you can get money. Do you understand that you will eventually have to pay that back? No matter if you sell the property, no matter what you do with the property, eventually you will have to pay that money back. And all you can do is hope that the value goes up. The fixed period for these ARMs have already reset for 328,000 homeowners. Did you guys hear what I just said? It's already reset. So individuals who bought 5 years ago, when they bought at 3-something%, it's already at 8%. Then you have another 102,000 more loans will reset over the next 12 months. Over the next 12 months, another 102,000. Now, with everything that's already high, guys, everything that's already high, do you think these individuals can afford another $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on top of their mortgage that they're currently already paying, that they already cannot afford? Do you think that's an issue? Do you think that's a problem? Do you think that a lot of these properties will be going back to the bank? My answer to that would be yes. That is going to happen. It's obvious. We already see repos are up. We see foreclosures ticking up. We see ARMs resetting going up. We're seeing companies lay off individuals. We're seeing insurance. We're seeing property tax. All of this stuff is going up, guys. And at the end of the day, it's going to break a lot of homeowners' backs and budgets. They cannot afford this. And I would say some of these guys didn't even have budgets to begin with. They're planning for bankruptcy because they're living beyond their means and they're still trying to suck money out of an asset that is going down in value. So I don't want you to be this type of homeowner. That's my whole point of this video. Don't be this type of homeowner. Make sure you ask all the questions that you possibly can when you are trying to buy your home, when you are speaking to your loan officer. Try to get all the information you possibly can. Look up the information you can to verify it. Guys, and let me tell you this, you have to trust your gut, and you always have to put you and your family first before anyone else. Did you hear what I said? You and your family first before anyone else, to make sure that you're getting the best deal that you possibly can to take care of you and your family. Hopefully you got value out of this content. Don't take ARMs, guys. It's really simple. Don't touch them. Just go for the fixed rate and deal with that. Don't touch ARMs. Leave it alone, period. But as always, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you into your first rental property. You will love the information I give you. It will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.